Welcome, Cancer. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a love reading. It is for middle of August to middle of September. And remember, this is general. It may or may not resonate, but I do recommend that you visit your other placements. Even if this one resonates, it might give you some more information that might be helpful. And I am using the Somnia Tarot, the illustrated edition today. So, what do our Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Okay, let's do this, Cancer. Current situation, the moon, past, Four of Pentacles, present, okay, negative, positive, present is Seven of Cups, negative, Queen of Swords, positive, Nine of Cups, what you don't see, Three of Swords, what to look for, Eight of Wands, challenge, Ace of Wands, what will be unexpected, Knight of Swords, future influence, Wheel, outcome please, justice, advice, Ace. And where does this justice leave? Okay. We got six. This is six, right? This is Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I think there is a part of you that I think there is someone that this reading's about, and part of you is like, are we really equal give and take here? Or am I giving? Are they get? You know what? Is this equal or not? And I feel like you feel like you're doing most of the work probably. But the situation in your current is the moon. And the moon to me is about things not being clear. So I think there is some kind of uncertainty here about what you want to do and where you want to go and how you want to handle this. And that the moon tells me that that's absolutely what it is. But I also see in this card, because he's coming out of the water, that you're starting to see. You're headed to seeing a clearer picture, which will be really beneficial. And then our past influence is the Four of Pentacles. And you were holding on to this really tightly. And I feel like that's what this Four of Pentacles is about in the past. Like, you weren't going to let go. Like, you were stuck in this, I don't think I should let this go. I think I need to keep it really tight to my vest. I feel like that. Like, that's what the energy is. So present though, now you are looking at what choices you have. So I do feel like this is literally, you are looking at your choices. I don't feel like there's this energy of you have lots of choices. You're saying, what are my choices? And you're looking at your choices. That's because it's an influence, and your choices are what's influencing you right this minute, which, because I feel like that's you're coming out of that cloud, or so held on to things that you're going, you know what, I need to know what my choices are here, because I don't know if I can keep doing this. I think you're in a very, it feels very much like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. That's exactly the energy I'm getting. So your negative is Queen of Swords. I feel like this could be, well, I think it might be you overthinking. So keep that in mind if you're overthinking. If it isn't someone else, then this is just someone that's not being very nice. Literally saying things that aren't very nice. But I think it's more about you overthinking and being in a position where you're kind of like just overthinking everything. It doesn't mean we can't, write down our choices and do all of those things. But the important thing to know is you might be overthinking things. Your positive is the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there is some comfort here, you know? But I feel like it's more about you knowing what you want. And that's why you're so interested in your choices, because you know you want this really nice, comfortable relationship. You know, you want something that's going to last. You want something that feels good, that's comfortable, you know, that doesn't make you feel like you have to do this, change your looks. I mean, all, you know, there's just, it's comfort. It's, I'm loved for who I am. And that's exactly what you want. And you do know that. And I think that's good. And that's why that's showing up in the positive. What you don't see though is there's something that's really hurting you. And you're not paying attention to it, or you're ignoring it, or you know it's there and you just flat out are ignoring it. Um, but whatever it is, it hurt bad. And I feel like it could be this negative influence. I don't, if this is somebody, that's what it is. But if it's you overthinking, then it could be you're overthinking because you're trying to avoid the hurt that you feel. So, what is unexpected is the Knight of Swords. And I feel like there is something happening really quickly here. But I feel like it might make you be hasty, like make a decision too quickly or do something too quickly. So I would kind of watch that energy. Actually, I'm getting like a watch that. Watch being too quick to do, because this is about coming out of unclear waters, like being in a fog or not seeing things really as they truly are. So keep that in mind. What to look for is the Eight of Wands. And I feel like there is going to be something that comes in. It'll be a message, it'll be a letter, it'll be something in writing, email, that not necessarily in writing. It could be just a message that comes in, but you're going to get some kind of news message that's going to um, help you move forward. However, your challenge is the Ace of Wands, and that's finding the passion again. So I feel like this is hurting you more than you think and that you know, because your challenge is the Ace of Wands, which is finding that motivation and finding the excitement again, and you're not there. But I do feel like watch for that Eight of Wands, because that could help you with this Ace of Wands energy as well. Because the Eight of Wands is speed, it's energy, it's good stuff coming in, whether it's a message or whether it's travel or whatever it is. But keep in mind, it has a lot of energy. And that's what Spirit's saying. Hey, you know what? Watch for this. You need that energy. You need to grab hold of that energy, because this is your challenge, is finding the passions and the motivations and the loves and the love in an exciting kind of way. You know, it's going to be hard for you. Your future influences the wheel, so that's good. So time is influencing. Time, things are moving forward, and that's what's going to influence the near future here. So towards the end of, or towards the middle of September, things are going to really feel like they're moving forward. And with that fire on the clock, I do feel like you're going to be able to set the past aside a little easier than maybe you have been lately. So this is going to be hard, but I feel like it's not going to be hard maybe as you think. And I'll tell you why I don't think so, because the outcome is the Justice, and I feel like you're going to learn something that's going to make all of this a lot easier, because the Justice is about the right thing. So you're going to either hear some kind of news that makes you go, "Oh, are you kidding me?" So you're going to hear something like that, and then you'll know, hey, you know what? I'm not as sad because that sucks, or whatever, you know, that was bad, or you know, you're just going to have a clearer view of what's really happening. And it leads to the King of Coins. And what I feel like, that it kind of leads to something a little bit more stable as well, whether it's your stability or being with somebody that's stable, or even making this relationship stable again, because you're really visiting your choices. That's what you're doing right now. You've come out of that water and going, what are my choices? What can I do? So you're doing, and you are overthinking it. And I think it's okay to think about it, but just be careful about going overboard. So the Ace of Cups is in your advice. And I feel like this is pretty important advice as far as, make sure you find what you love. Go out, go after and get what you love. That's what's important here. This is advice. Be willing to start and to be willing to love and be willing to give into, well, and it could be creativity, but give into this a little bit, because I think there is something that I feel like there is some kind of shield up, but I think it has to do with that moon being unclear. And I think once you go through your choices and become and learn what the heck's going on here, it's going to be a lot easier to give love in the near future. And I do feel like that King of Coins, it's gender non-specific. I do feel like it's someone coming in that's going to be more stable in your life, because that's what it's leading to. Or just stability, period. You're going to you're going to feel more stable. But I do feel like it has something to do with somebody. I really do, because it is the king, and being a court card, it usually is somebody. So there you have it, Pisces. I hope this resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, give me a comment, any of the things. I appreciate them all. So take care. Have a beautiful day.